Welcome to Notechlimits. This is lesson 5 of our Microsoft Word course, designed to upgrade a total beginner into a confident and practical user. Today, we are going to learn how to fix the layout of any document, from messy to professional, taking this one as an example. Let's get started. First of all, when you look at this document, it looks like the only mistakes that are here are the spelling errors, but there are more things to be fixed. So first of all, we are going to fix those spelling errors. Right click. Facebook is a big company, so you start with capital F. Send to WhatsApp. Correct that. TikTok is not yet well known, that's why it's not listed in the suggestion. So what we do, we correct it manually. TikTok. Then afterwards, you come here and right click. Then you select ignore all. This scenarios always happen mostly with names of people and names of places. You don't need to force the one that is in the suggestion. Just click on ignore all or add to the dictionary. And you can always click add to the dictionary if the computer is yours. So for now, let's say ignore all. On the other hand, now this blue line shows suggestion. But first of all, we're going to start fixing step by step. This is social media. Many. Notice that it's the starting word. WhatsApp, there is a comma there. Facebook and TikTok, you can put a comma or you can leave it like that, there is no problem. However, this capital H. However, there is a comma here again. Excessive use can affect concentration and academic performance. On the other hand, notice that this supposed to be capital O. On the other hand, there is a suggestion here, comma there. Social media can also be used for learning and collaboration among teachers and students. So the next thing, we are going to fix the what? The title. Highlight the title. Come to bold. In fact, let me use the long process. Highlight it. Come to the home tab. Come to the fonts group. Then you click on the command that says Ctrl B or bold. Then you come to change case. Let's put it to capitalize each word. Social media. But these words are supposed to remain small. Those of you who know English know it better, why they are supposed to be small. We are going to as well put it to center line it. We are going to put it to the center, meaning you can either click Ctrl+E or you come to home, then to the paragraphs group, select this middle one here to center line it. The impact of social media on students. Then the next thing, we are going to increase its font size from 11 to maybe 16. 16 is good. Yeah, that is a 16 works better. Only that I've zoomed it. So 16 works better. We come to highlight its body. We increase the font size to, let's put it to 12. We change the font type. Let's put Times New Roman. Even the title, let's put it to Times New Roman. Yes, now here I feel like the document is already correct, but there are some other fixes that can make it look more professional than you think and increase its readability. So the first one, we are going to fix the margins. We are going to come to the layout tab. We come to margins. Make sure it's always selected normal. To select narrow, the words will be closer to each other. Can you see that? So select to normal. If yours is not pre-selected, make sure that you select it to normal. Then the next one, we are going to fix line spacing. We come to the home tab. In this paragraphs group or paragraph section, we come to line and spacing. Let's choose 1.5. Why are we leaving all this and choosing 1.5? It's because 1.5 is acceptable even in education and others. And you'll find that 1.5 is more readable. If you again come to 2, becomes too wide. So 1.5 is more readable. We choose 1.5. And if you're using a desktop computer, keep on pressing Ctrl+S or clicking this button here, such that power outage or blackout may not make you lose your work. If you're using a laptop, well and good. We'll fix the line spacing. The third step is that we are going to fix paragraph spacing. Still in the home tab, we're going to come to the paragraphs group. Then we come to line and spacing. Then you scroll down up to line and spacing options. We put before. In some computers you find that these features are not preset like this, but mine they are preset. So where there is before, put it to 0. Where there is after, put it to 8. You can even put it to 10, there is no problem. It works even better, but for now let's leave 8. We'll fix what? Line and paragraph spacing. You notice that this separates ideas properly instead of cramming everything together. Next, we are going to fix alignment. We already fixed alignment for the title, but for the body as well we are going to fix it. So we first highlight. Still in the home tab, we come to paragraphs group. Then we select what? We select justify. Ctrl+J. This one works better than Ctrl left. We justify. All these features I'm adding, they are there to make your text more professional and readable. The next step, I'm going to highlight something. Your document is already readable, but right now I want to highlight something that happens with some people. You find that you come and press enter multiple times, or when you insert a picture or a table or something. What you do when you notice that your document is out of control, you find that if it's showing here 2 pages, it's already out of control because your work is only covering the first page. The second page is just there for nothing. What you do, because let's check from print preview. You find that when you try to print, it will print 2 pages and one lacks work. So what you do, simply delete extra lines, delete them, all of them. You find that your document comes back to normal. When you go to print preview, you find that when you print, it will show only what? One page. Then the other thing I want to highlight is the page size. When you're printing, you're supposed to always select page size to. Here we will find letter. Select A4. This is the size most standard papers use, including those in the rooms you buy for school. They are A4. So I select what? A4. Then in the orientation, in the home tab, in the layout tab, you come to page setup. Orientation, put it to portrait. If you select landscape, you find that your document comes when it's slanting. When it's horizontal. And it's totally useless, because this orientation is normally used for what? Printing timetables and the rest. You find that in the school notice boards, they use landscape. When we come to print preview here, find that this is the way our document will come. So what we do, we always select what? Portrait. And this marks the end of this lesson 5. And if you find such videos helpful, make sure to subscribe and continue progressing with our course.